Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is just a little bit different than my usual. Instead of my regular store or even just a test store, although I guess this is a test store, I am going to try building something today out of the new walls, the new columns that are available. I just have this little creative urge inside me, and I thought I'd go ahead and film it. I'm going to turn the sound down. So I just started this new store. You can see it's just the basic starter store. I haven't changed the color. Haven't really done anything to it. No new product. And I did go ahead. I have a long time ago, I was customizing my character in Minecraft. And oh, I've got a visitor. Nope, they disappeared. And I had a whole bunch of extra money and stuff, and I just decided to go ahead and for this, in my usual store, I don't use Robux. I just earn the money and then spend it. I don't use Robux. It's not that I think it's cheating or whatever, but it's like a challenge to myself to earn the money and spend it rather than just buying money and spending it. However, for this, because it's not really going to be a store, it's going to be more of a design thing, I decided to go ahead and I bought $26,000 with some Robux. So I'm starting with the usual $5,000 you start with plus 31. I don't know if I'll use it all or not, but just so you know, I did do that this time. I'm not going to put any product in. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and close the store because people keep wandering in and out. And I just want to build. So I'm going to go ahead, store options, that little button up in the corner, close it, and I'm going to start building. All right. So we're going to go into tools. Second one over is walls. And I think I'm going to use the stone walls, concrete. So we're going to go with that because they have a little bit of texture. The regular walls don't, whether they have a stripe or not. So I'm going to go ahead and start replacing, and I have a feeling this is jumping. It's going to do that jump thing. Yep. All right, so I'm going to put you guys on pause while I go ahead and reload the game, because the only way to stop that is to exit the game and come back in. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to put you on pause. Be right back. Okay, we are back. I left the game, closed it all out, and came back in. So let's go ahead and try this. Yeah, we're good. So if you ever experience that problem when you're playing, I don't know if it happens on PC, but it does happen in mobile quite a bit, where you can't place things, they just jump around, and that is literally the only way I've found to get rid of it. So we're going to go ahead, and we're not going to have any windows in this because it's going to be all concrete and pillars, the new stone pillars. We are going to have doors, so I'll come back to that. And let's get this going. Oh, come on. Now it's not cooperating again. You can see I'm trying to move it, and instead the screen is just moving all over the place. Oh, please don't make me have to close this out again. There we go. All right. So as soon as this wall's done, I'm going to go ahead and remove the doors. So we're going to use a little trash can down in the corner, and we will just get rid of those doors. Come on. So there's a little bit of lag. That's seems to be what's going on with this. Okay, now we're going to put columns, and the new columns are in the decorative decorations, which is the little symbol that looks like a plant. So that's the one I want. I want the pillar. And we're going to put them here, 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 and here. And then also, now the door is an even number, so we'll put them there and there. All right. Now we're going to extend the roof to go out to those pillars in the front. So in order to do that, to do the roof, you have to go up to the second level. So along the right hand side here, where those up down arrows are, we're going to hit it, go up to 2. And we're going to change the roof, the first symbol across the bottom. It's a roof, and we are going to use, let's use premium stone to extend those out. Just going to go over some, for some reason it's easier to do it this way, you're not overlapping yourself. And we'll get this. Now I want to change the whole roof. So I'm going to use the trash can to get rid of, I don't want that barrier. Oops, I accidentally got rid of a roofing tile, but that's okay because I'm changing that. But this little half wall around the building, I don't want it. So we'll go ahead and remove those. And let's start changing the tile. And you can see it's charging me $400 for each one because they are expensive. The walls, when I replaced them, it didn't cost me anything because the wall, when you remove something, you get credit for that amount. Whatever it would cost to purchase it, you get credited, refunded, I guess, back that amount. So when I was replacing the walls, basically I was just exchanging one wall for another. It didn't cost me a thing. However, roofing tiles, you can see cost $10. This premium stone costs $400, so it's not an even exchange. Spin the roof a little bit and move over just so I've got a better view of what I'm doing. I'm going to start back here because it's just easier to start at the back. Move forward. So that's partly, it's going to cost me quite a bit of that money. That I started with because I'm using the most expensive tile. Right. In fact, it's probably going to cost me all of my money. Yeah, I have that much more to do. So let's go ahead and I'm going to move back down to the first floor just to get a look. Actually, I'm just going to exit out of this. So let's take a look at it now. It looks the same from the inside because the roofing tile it just looks like a ceiling, you know, like a cheap interior textured ceiling. let's go ahead and I want to get rid of that door. In fact, I might just demolish the whole garage. Let's just go ahead and demolish the whole garage. I'm going to get over there closer before I do that, though. So I should get some money. Yep, for the pieces I'm getting rid of. Being refunded. Refund the floor. That's just going to turn into grass. Right. Little by little. It's not a whole lot of money, but just turn it. Get those last few. All right, so we've got that little section of wall sticking out. I'm going to go ahead and exchange that for the concrete. We're still on the concrete. Or actually, you know what? I'm just going to, we don't need that. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a look at our store. That actually looks more like a temple. Oh, we can get rid of the roof too. Let's go ahead and do that. I'll go back up to the second floor. And we're going to go over. So I spent all that money on that roof over the garage, and now I decided I don't need it, but by getting rid of it, we'll get that money back. So I'll be able to afford the rest of the roof. And just do it as quickly as we can. Let's swap out that roof. Where are we at? We're at about 13 minutes. Get a little closer there so I can be more accurate. It's hard on those of you that play on your mobile, you know it's hard on your mobile sometimes because everything is so small. All right, let's go ahead and start swapping out those roof tiles again. Finish this up. Start at the back. So this is just a little creative. I named this my Stone Temple Pilot store. Those of you who were around in the 90s will be familiar with the Stone Temple Pilots. It's one of my favorite bands. Why that one doesn't, there we go. Couldn't get that one to switch. Anyway, so I just thought it was funny. It's my Stone Temple Pilot store because you know, a pilot store is like a test store. All right. Get those on there, and then we'll get rid of, oops, we missed one. And then we will get rid of the rest of that wall. Go back to the, oh no, we have to be on the second floor, but I need to get closer. Zoom in a little so you can see what I'm doing. Right, well, I would love your suggestions for products I could sell at this store that would fit the theme of Stone Temple. I'll call up the products that are available. So there's toys, clothing, shoes, candy, canned food, cold food, baked goods, fruit, vegetables, condiments, beverages, all these electronics, appliances, kitchenware, school supplies, luggage, instruments. It might be cute as a music store. So that's an idea. Outdoor equipment, power tools, furniture, personal transport, car parts, and jewelry. So I think jewelry or musical instruments would be the most appropriate for this. There we have it. There's my temple. My stone temple. I was going to get rid of that door. And let me know what you think. If you've played around with any of the new tools and built anything besides the store. And I think we'll call that, oops, we're still up on the second floor, so we'll just move that down to the first. Replace that door. There we go. I still have $14,000 to play around with, to purchase products. And I think we need a fountain. Let's do a fountain right in the middle. So it's going to be under decoration as well. So we will put a fountain right in the center of the store. And there we have it. All right. Well, that was just some fun playing around on a Saturday afternoon. Let me know what you're up to. I'm going to balance this out. Symmetry is everything. So I'm going to figure out how to balance this out. Just move that. And that gives us more of an entrance. All right. Yep, that makes me happier. Then you can see right into the fountain. Okay, well, thanks for joining me if you stuck it out this long. And I will see you all later. Bye.